Hey everybody, so today we're going to check out this 4-inch yellow Delrin Barlow from Bear & Son. Yes, I hate yellow Delrin, but not like this hate bad. It's more the like the Case Sodbuster Jr., like that yellow Delrin. I don't like that at all. This isn't too bad. This is 100% bearable, no pun intended. And it's a fantastic knife. I picked this up on Chicago Knife Works for 35 bucks, $5 shipping, and if that's all you're getting, still a hell of a deal for 40 bucks. And that is all I got. But let's check out the box first. So it came in this box right here. It was crushed, but it was kind of more to do with the packaging from Chicago Knife Works. It was just one of those bubble envelopes, and so it got crushed. Knife was fine though. On the front you have Bear & Son, made in the USA. Everyone respects a bear. Crafted in Jacksonville, Alabama. Yeah, BS. They should make just BS stickers for Bear & Son. I think that'd be awesome. And C3180, I think that's a model number. Yellow Delrin Barlow, so yeah, that looks like it's the model number. And there's the same thing on the back. You want to see inside, you'll get a little thank you note and telling you how to check out the warranty online. You can probably use your phone to check out the QR code. But yeah, go online, definitely register it. They have a lifetime warranty for anything that like goes wrong with the knife. If it's rusted or you break it by prying, it's not covered. But if the knife starts getting wobbly, I'm assuming they'll cover that, stuff like that. And then it comes wrapped in this acid-free paper, which I always like. And this, feels good. I mean, it just definitely, like when you have something like this, it just feels like a good knife, even if it's a $10 knife or a $40 knife in this case. But really beautiful. So let's just check it out. So you have that really bright, I don't want to say bright, but like a darker yellow or more rich yellow Delrin. And the pictures are more, at least on some of the websites, they're going to represent more like the Case Sodbuster ones, that kind of yellow, that like, this is like outside banana and Case like inside banana, and the pictures look like an inside of a banana, if that makes sense. But this one's the outside banana or like a lemon. It's nice, a nice rich yellow. And you have nickel silver pins, nickel silver shield that says 4th generation. Or carbon 4th generation. It's because it's a carbon steel blade. You got nickel silver bolster. Looks like steel liners. And I've been playing with this since last night. I haven't sharpened it, but I've been playing with it. And there is no gapping that I can see. No stepping, nothing. So they awesome fit and finish on this one. I don't know what to say about that. It's just fantastic. There's no light coming through, nothing, no gapping. Give you a close-up look. But let's check out the blade. So you have a 1095 Sheepsfoot blade, and you got a nice wedge there and a long nail pull. And when you're pulling from the nail pull, it's kind of hard, but it's still openable. It's a very easy pull. It's probably like a 5, all around a 5 is what I'm gonna say. Let's see. But you can pinch it open very easily. So this is probably like a 5 pull and then goes into a 6 pull. Especially if you're a little bit lower. That's definitely a 6 right here, 6 or 7. When I got it, it didn't have really great walk and talk, especially around the half stop. But it now has a snap to it. There you go. Not the most loud walk and talk, but it has it now. I did have to put some pivot lube in there. It came fairly clean. I got a little bit of black gunk from it, but not much. Nothing like a Case knife I got or a Rough Rider. And I kept working it back and forth, and it just got a little bit better over time. But let's check out the blade now. So you have on the tank stamp, you have, what is it, Bear & Son USA, and you have a bear paw, and it's stamped in there, so very cool. The other side, it's just a CS USA carbon steel. but it's laser etched. I'm not a fan of this. It's not bad. I just like, already says made in USA. I just don't like it laser etching, but that's just me. That's just a personal gripe. But really cool knife. And like I said, it has a, like, look at that swedge. It looks awesome. I like swedges. And feels great in the hand. Let's check the measurements on it real quick. It should be about 4 inches long, closed. Let's just find out though. So closed, it's gonna be right at 4 inches, yeah. Overall length, just a hair over 7 inches maybe. Blade length of 3 inches overall. Cutting edge of a little over 2 3/4. Really nice size. This is UK legal. And I love it. It's not too weak, but it's not too strong. That's like a really middle of the road kind of a pull. And like I said, it feels great in the hand. Has a very large sharpening choil. I think pluses and minuses, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide if you like that or not, but 1095 carbon steel, so this will get a patina. And they come in a few varieties. They have stainless steel versions. They have bone, a couple different wood ones, a couple different bone ones, and you can get them in carbon steel or you can get them in stainless steel. But also, this is kind of cool. There's also a version of this knife that's also like a modern slip joint, where it has everything's kind of screwed together. And those come in Damascus and D2, which is really cool. And I think the cover is going to be like bone. I think I saw bone, wood, definitely in carbon fiber. So this knife has so many varieties that you can get. If you don't like carbon steel, you can get a stainless steel. If you don't like the shield on the bolster, you get some without a shield. The pictures though that you see, they aren't going to represent the knife, like I said. And so I'm really curious to see how their India stag bone looks like, because on the other knives it looks awesome, but on the picture for this one it looks kind of iffy. But I think that's just like the original prototype picture. I don't know, but I would love to see what they look like on at least on video, in person, on video, whatever. My one of my complaints about this knife is that at the half stop, if I can get it, it's a little wobbly, not much. You can kind of see it. That's how much. That's the only wobble. But nothing here and nothing when it's open. So only at the half stop, which is fine. It barely moves. And then it's really nicely centered. I forgot to mention that. And then my other complaint, but it was not very sharp. Let's see if we can find something to cut. And that's why I wanted to get the video out to Tuesday instead of Friday. Because I want to sharpen and use it. This is going to be a user. That's a horrible cut. And I don't know if there's just a burr on there. It needs to be deburred. But I figured I'll just get this out Tuesday. I'll sharpen it up. See how it does. But maybe not, I have my sharpen here. I'm just going to do it on camera. Let's try stropping it a little bit. We'll see how that does. So just a little bit of stropping. So already a little bit better. I'm gonna probably go across the ceramic. Let's see how that does. And I'm kind of like, I like doing it lightly. Some people just kind of push it in really good, and you can feel where it needs to have a little bit more. So right here. But if that's the only problem, like just the wobble aside, this is the only problem I have with the knife. And it's fantastic for 40 bucks shipped. Let's see how it does. Let me do a little bit of stropping. Let's see how it does now. Here, I gotta do it from here. A little bit better. So it goes from like a kind of a jagged edge to a nice sharp edge. It needs a little bit more, but like I said, it's $10.95. It's gonna be easy to sharpen up. So aside from not being sharp, this is a fantastic knife, and there's a lot of knives you can compare it to. So the first one off the back would be a Case Sawbuster Junior. It's about the same size. It's a little bit larger. Obviously the Sawbuster is going to have more of a drop point blade, while this one has a Sheepsfoot blade. But this is going to do, it doesn't lock up quite as tight as the Sawbuster, but it's going to do a lot of, like, it's going to open packages, it's going to cut steaks, and when you cut steaks, it's going to take a beautiful patina. But yeah, aside from competing with the Sawbuster, it also is a competitor to Rosecraft. I mean, these look really similar. You got the Swedge, just a beautiful knife. I love Rosecraft, so don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is a nice alternative to a Rosecraft blade. But like for the immediate market, I think Kershaw Culpeper is a good competitor to compare with it. So you have a Barlow. This one's a clip point, and they come in. You can get a red smooth bone, and you can get a total copper scale, but it's a large Barlow. At least that's what they're calling it. So this one, I love it, but it has a little bit of wobble up here. This one doesn't, but very, very comparable pulls. This one has no half stop. This one does. Just a hair shorter, you can see. It's probably a quarter of an inch shorter. So just a really fantastic knife to carry. It's Delrin, so you're not gonna have to worry about the bone cracking. This is gonna be a great user knife. It doesn't look threatening either, compared to the clip point. This looks like a stabby kind of a knife. This one is just more, I just spit on my desk. This one's more rounded off because of the sheep's foot. This is not as threatening in my opinion. So I don't know how I feel about the lanyard hole. I do like lanyard holes, but I'm glad this doesn't have one. The shield I don't mind. Some people don't like the shield, and either way would have been fine with me. Also, the Bakery Wizard and Rusty Miner also did a video on this one. I'll put a link down below to Rusty Miners. They have a similar knife in my opinion. It feels like a moderate kind of pull to it. It's not very sharp and very yellow. But anyways, that's it. I think it's a great knife. For 35 bucks, go grab one. 50 bucks, I'd say get the bone one. I'm sure the bone one will be nicer than the picture. They also have one like a laminate wood. They have a white smooth bone. And what else have they got? For the modern ones, they have carbon fiber. I think they have bone and wood. And Damascus D2, all that stuff. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I definitely recommend this knife. I'm going to use this knife, and I'll let you know how it holds up. But yeah, just look at that. And there's no light coming through. Awesome centering. Like I said, the only complaint is like it doesn't have the strongest walk and talk, and a tiny bit of wobble right there. Blade sharpness I can deal with. That shouldn't be a complaint. But awesome knife. Please go check them out. I'll put a link down below if I can find something. Probably just Chicago Knife Works. But go check them out and grab one if you can. I know Smoky Mountain Knife Works has the other versions too, so. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great night. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, share the video if you can, and have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching.